you have the option of entering the data directly into R, this is usually an unpractical solution. So most likely when you'll be dealing with data, you will get this data in some other electronic form. For example, you can get it as a comma-separated values file, which is very common. You can get it as a common Excel file or something else. Now, for example, let's take the example of this data that we have. This is the data on the situation in Europe on the coronavirus pandemic as of October 6, 2020. So this is taken from the Worldometers website on the coronavirus situation. Now let's say we want to get this data into our RStudio. Now if we have this as an Excel file, that's one option. Another option, and much more common, would be to save this. So you might go File, Save As, and save this data as a comma-separated values file. This is highly recommended that you're dealing with this purely text files, the CSVs. Now, if you're using the regular RStudio, you should just navigate here under Files to the directory where your data file is saved. If, on the other hand, are using, as I am in this case, using the RStudio Cloud, then what you will need to do is you will need to upload the file into the RStudio, into the cloud first. Now, the files here are proprietary for each workspace. So basically, if you'll just be using one workspace, you just need to do this once. Now, to upload the file, we should click the upload and then search for the file. As you can see here, I have two of those. I have COVID Europe CSV, and then I have COVID Europe XLS, so the Excel file. Now let's do this with the CSV. We choose this one, click OK, and it's uploaded here. Now RStudio is smart enough to recognize the file format and suggest the right way of uploading this file. So if I click on this file, I can view it or I can import it. So it recognizes it as a data set and suggests to import it. So let's import it. Now it tells me that I would need a readr package, which I don't have, and suggests to install this package. There's nothing else you really need to do. Just click yes, sit down and relax while R is installing the package. As we mentioned in one of the earlier videos, packages can be found here under packages. And of course, if you know that you need to install some packages, you can always do it here manually. From time to time, it might be useful to go and update the packages. In the RStudio Cloud, the base version of R is being updated automatically. And if a new version becomes available, it will be automatically loaded once you reopen a certain project or workspace. Now, it can happen that when a new version of R becomes available, packages become obsolete, or sometimes you will just need newer packages. That's why it's useful to update the packages from time to time, even though you have them installed. Well, as you can see here, so this is a preview of my data, and this is the code that will be run. So basically, the read CSV will be used from the reader package, and that's basically it. So let's import this. So this part of code was run, and I imported the COVID-19 dataset. I could do the same for the Excel file, even though for the Excel file a different package will be needed. So you can try this for yourself. Now, once I have this package loaded, I can now work with this data. For example, I can go and say summary of COVID Europe. You see, as I'm typing, the RStudio is making suggestions of the objects and data. Now, for example, summary, as you can see, will display the descriptive statistics, so the 6-number summary for each of the variables within the data file. So this is how you get data into RStudio. Thank you for your attention.